Hello everyone, welcome to Advanced Shorthand. Okay, so this is our first discussion in our subject Advanced Shorthand. So natapos na po natin yung fundamentals of shorthand. Yun po yung may 14 weeks. Okay, so itong Advanced Shorthand is a continuation po dun sa natapos natin sa fundamentals of shorthand. Okay, so wala na tong masyadong maraming introduction kasi nga continuation lang naman ito nung fundamentals na subject natin. Okay, so we're going to start immediately. So please have with you your modules before we move on. Have your modules and also have with you the paper or the notebook that you've been using in writing or in practicing your strokes kasi we're going to have another, of course, just the same, a set of new strokes and set of words na itra-transcribe natin, and I hope that you will continue writing and practicing with me. Okay, so let's move on. So first off, we're going to have brief forms. Alam naman na po natin kung ano yung mga brief forms. Ito yung mga may mga special. Ito yung mga words na merong mga special strokes. Okay, kasi nga madalas silang ginagamit sa pananalita, sa mga conversations, ganyan. Kaya, para mas madali siyang isulat, yung mga tinitake down ninyo na mga salita, para madali siyang isulat, kaya ginawan siya ng shortcut na stroke ni Greg. Okay, Greg Shorthand. So, ayan. Let's just transfer it here. So, first, we have doctor. DR for yung term ng doctor din. Di ba yan yung shortcut or abbreviation? And then, we have during. So, bakit sila magkakatabi? Kasi may pare-parehas silang stroke. And that is, we have the D and R. Okay, ganyan po ang stroke ng doctor. Next, we have there. There is yung stroke ng TH, under TH. Okay, bakit under TH? Kasi yung over TH is used for the da. Ayan, ito yung over TH, yung da, and then yung under TH is for there and there. Ano yung difference ng there and there? Yung there, you're pertaining to a certain space or place or anywhere. So, di ba? Tinuturo mo na doon yon. Okay? Pero yung there naman sila, sa kanila. Okay? Ayan. Next, office. We have O and F. Yan po yung office. And then they. We have THE. Okay? Be mindful po. Para hindi po kayo magkandalito-lito. So, yung the is over TH. Yung there and there is under TH. Yung they is over TH and E. Okay? TH and E. Now, next, was. Was is, ayan, O and S. Upward hook and S. Kasi hindi siya was. It's not was. When they pronounce, yung mga English people, when they pronounce it, it's was. Okay, so it's O and S. Next, we have where. Where. So it's A and R. It's not were. It's where. It's A. Okay? Next, we have yesterday. So yesterday is stroked as E, S, and T. Yesterday. Parang est. Est. Yan. Est is, est stands for yesterday. Excuse me. Next is one and won. Parehas yan ng stroke, kaya sila magkatabi. So, ang stroke niyan is O and N. Okay? Okay po ba? So, tulad ng mga sinabi ko in Fundamentals of Shorthand, wala po tayong ibang pwedeng gawin kundi ang i-memorize ang mga strokes na yan. Okay? Kasi nga, given na siya. Nandyan na kasi siya. Okay? I-memorize mo na lang. So, paano mo ulit siya i-memorize? Of course, again and again, keep writing. Keep using it in a sentence. I mean, keep using it in, or keep transcribing it. Keep taking down notes using steno na yung mga words na yun ang ginagamit. Para nang sa ganun, masanay, ma-familiarize mo Okay, masanay yung kamay mo na magsulat, and time will come na hindi mo na siya iniisip. Pag sinabi nilang da, automatic yan, alam mo na ganito yung stroke niyan. Pag sinabi na office, automatic, alam mo, OF yan. Okay? So, let's move on to our brief form derivatives. So, syempre, kung meron tayong mga brief forms, meron din naman tayong mga brief form derivatives. Ano itong mga brief form derivatives? Ito po yung mga words na nabubuo mo from your brief form. Masyado po bang mabilis? Masyado po ba akong mabilis magsalita? Okay, so, ayan. So, from doctor, we have doctors. Anong gagawin natin kay doctors? Of course, let's just add S. Kasi doctor na yan eh. Lagyan na lang natin ng S. Once. May one na tayo dyan. Lagyan mo na lang ng S. Next, offices. So, we have office, which is represented by the O and F. Now, let's put ses. S. Okay? So, ayan. Yan po yung ating mga brief form. Next, of course, hindi mawawala yung ating brief form phrases. So, ayan. Kung hindi po ninyo naintindihan or hindi po ninyo nakuha yung strokes, please i-backward na lang ninyo. Ulit-ulitin na lang ninyo hanggang sa makuha ninyo yung stroke. Okay? And I'll move on to our brief form phrases. Okay, so, ayan, we have first, there is. So, yung brief form natin ng there kanina is, yung under TH. So, is represented by the S, as stroke. Kaya, pag pinagdugtong mo yung there and is, magiging there is. Okay? Next, we have there was. So, we have there was. I was. So, we have I, represented by the A stroke, and then we have was. Okay? And then it was. It was. Next, here is. Here is. Here are. Here are. Is there. Is, and then there. They are. They and are. They are not. They are not. They will. They and will. They will be. They will be. They will not. They will not. Okay, di ba? Siguro naman medyo mabilis-bilis na kayong mag-stroke ngayon. Sa dinami-dami ba naman ng mga sinulat na natin na words, imposible na hindi pa sumaulo sa inyo yung mga pinaggagawa natin dito. Okay? So, after our brief forms, we also have mga special na brief form phrases. Bakit siya tinawag na special? Kasi parang, di ba meron tayong mga brief forms, and then ngayon meron tayong mga brief form phrases. And, ayan, meron ulit tayong mga brief form, special brief forms na tinatawag. At ito yung mga, para maging mas mabilis yung pagsusulat, kaya may mga phrases kung saan tinatanggal yung nasa gitna. Tulad ng ating one of the, okay? Kapag ka isusulat po yung one of the, magiging one of the. Pero since this is a special case, o yung tinatawag nilang special phrases or a limited word phrases, ang magiging ano na lang nito is one the. Parang one of the. Parang naging brief form na phrase. Naging mas brief form na phrase. Parang brief form phrase. Yan. 'Di ba? And then yung ating one of our magiging on our. One are. One of our. And then one of them. One them. Next, up to date. Up date. Instead of saying up, instead of writing up to date, magiging update na lang siya. Okay? So, paano na naman yan? Syempre, kailangan mo ulit i-analyze yung itra-transcribe mo na from shorthand to longhand. Ulit-ulit, you need analysis when transcribing from shorthand to longhand. Kasi nga, 'di ba, shortcut nga kasi talaga dito yung mga sinusulat kasi nga ang purpose ng shorthand writing is to be able to write faster. Okay? And to be able to write faster, may mga inuumit sila na words, may mga inuumit sila na letters, ganyan, para nang sa ganon mas mabilis silang makapagsulat. And kapag transcribe mo na yan into longhand, use your analysis. Use your common sense sometimes. Okay? Kasi nga, syempre titignan mo kung yung transcribe mo ba, it goes well with the sentence. Tama ba? Pagka binasa mo ba yung sentence na transcribe mo, tama ba yung mga words na ni longhand mo? Okay? So, ganun lang siya kasimple. Kasi pwede namang Wanda, hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin Wanda, right? Yun sa first natin, yung one of the. Hindi mo naman pwedeng sabihin Wanda doon. Meron bang, I don't know if you know a sentence where you use Wanda as, when you use Wanda. Meron ba? I don't think so. Okay, so ayan. Analysis po. You need analysis and analysis and common sense. Pwede namang yung one kasi, right, is also used to transcribe yung won. Pwede naman siguro yan wonda. Pero tignan ulit ninyo kung wonda ba talaga yung kailangan ng sentence o hindi. Okay? So, ayan. Let's move on. Shake it off. Tapos na tayo sa mga brief forms, brief form derivatives, and brief form phrases, and also with our special or what you call the eliminated word phrases, wherein you remove the word that is in the middle of the phrase, okay, to be able to write faster. Now let's move on to our new set of words. So we have the TED, DED, and DIT words. TED, DED, DIT words. Okay, so ano yung TED, DED, DIT? So yung TED, I'm sorry, hindi pala pwedeng ano. So we have the TED, we have the DED, and the DIT words. Paano to transcribe? So, paano to transcribe? Paano to i-shorthand? Ano yung strokes nito? So, yung T natin is like this, and then yung D natin is mas mahaba. Ngayon, kung TED and DED and DIT yung itra-transcribe mo into shorthand, or yung ita-take note mo na from speech to shorthand, ang magiging stroke niyan is yung pinagdugtong na TED and pinagdugtong na T and D. Okay? So, pagdugtungin mo yan, syempre, ang magiging resulta niyan, mas mahaba. Okay? So, yun lang naman. Yan lang naman yung magiging stroke. So, meron na tayong tatlong stroke na slanting. It is the T, and then the D, and then these ones. Pinagsama na T and D joined forces. Okay? So, ano yung mga examples natin? Para mas maintindihan ninyo, let's use the words as examples. So, these are the TED words. Ayan. So, these are the TED words. We have started. So, is, tar, and then TED. Drafted. We have the, rough, TED. Kita nyo, mas mahaba pa rin dapat yung TED compared sa D. Listed. So, we have list, TED. Omitted. Excuse me, sandali lang po. We have omitted to make sure para hindi tayo magkamali. Diretso. Omitted. Next, we have rested. Rested. Today. Today. Tested. Tested. acted. Steady and study have the same stroke, which is steady. So, it's either study or steady. Yan, ganyan yung stroke. Acted. Acted. Studied. Studied. Accepted. Oops. Baliktad pala yun. We have accepted. Okay? So, ayan. Nakita nyo naman, diretso lang. Pero mas mahaba siya kaysa kay letter D. Now, let's move on to our next set of words. Ito yung mga dead words naman. Dead. Okay, so we have the dead words. Yan. So, we have guided. Guy, G, and I, and then we have D. Deadline. So, we have oops, I'm sorry. Baliktad. We have deadline. Needed. So, we have need. We have need. Deduct. Oops. Nasaan na yung ating deduct? It's you. Deduct. Added. Dead. So, kung pag add, ganyan lang. Pero since it's added, ganito naman ngayon yung kanyang stroke. Mas mahaba. Okay, next is deduction. 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 Graded. Provided. Dead. There. Okay, so ayan yung mga dead words natin. Now, let's move on. Okay, kapag may hindi po kayo naintindihan, hindi po kayo nasundan, please i-backward po ninyo. Okay, now let's move on to our next word, the det words. So, we have det words. Credit. We have credit. Edit. Edit. Credited. Credited. Okay, so credit, and then ted. Ano yan? Ano to? This is what you call jog. Okay, yung ganyan, that's you call jog. That is what you call jog, and it is used to separate the same strokes para mas malinaw basahin. Kasi syempre, kapag ka-credited yan, credited, alangan naman, di ba? And you do not do E. You do not put E there. Ang ginagamit nila, jog. Yan, jog po yung tawag doon. Para malinaw na credit, and then, the TED. Next, we have editor. Editor. Audit. Detail. Audited. Debt. Auditor. Diba? Yung debt natin, and then yung dead, may parehas silang stroke. So, paano yan? Titignan ulit ninyo kung ano yung mas kailangan nung ating sentence or nung tinatranscribe ninyo na sentence. Okay, so now let's move on. We have audit, auditor. Okay, next, edit. Edit. Okay, so ganun lang siya kadali, right? Dit. Ted. Dead. Okay, yung Ted, hindi lang siya basta Ted, pati Todd, tulad nung study. Or, basta ganon, meron siyang Ted, meron siyang dit, basta TD, DT, ganyan, na nagkasunod, and meron siyang vowel in between. Ayan, ganyan yung shortcut or yung stroke niya. Okay, so, ayan, we're done with the Ted, dead, dit strokes. Now, let's move on to... Ay, wala na pala. Okay, so wala na ba? Check muna natin sa inyong module. Tignan ko kung wala na nga. Okay, so, ayan. Parang, yun na yung end. Now, let's move on to the discussion of your, tawag dito, requirements. Okay, so yung requirements natin na activity 1, activity 2, okay lang yan. Kaya nyo namang gawin yan, right? Ang ano lang, ang medyo may problema lang is yung inyong activity number 3. So, ang sabi dito sa activity number 3, sandali at i-on ko yung aking camera. Okay, so ang sabi dyan, a recorded audio will be uploaded in the class GC. So, that audio was already in our GC. Paki-check na lang po yun. It's advanced shorthand. Okay, nandun po yun. And then, listen to the voice clip once. When you play the voice clip for the second time, simultaneously write what you hear while listening to the voice clip using shorthand writing. Okay, so, ang mangyayari, while listening, isusulat ninyo kung ano yung naririnig ninyo using shorthand writing. Okay? So, saan nyo siya isusulat? So, here, kung makikita ninyo, this is a yellow paper. Okay? So, ang gagawin ninyo, you're going to have the yellow paper into lengthwise. Ayan, ganyan. Ayan. Okay, so kung nahati na ninyo yung lengthwise, ang mangyayari, dito sa part na to, sa left side, syempre kapag ka nakaharap sa inyo, nasa left side. Pero kapag ka pinapakita ko through the video, nasa right. Pero basta nasa harap ninyo, kapag nakaharap na ganyan, dito sa part na to, dito nyo isusulat yung inyong shorthand. Okay? And then, after writing it to shorthand, pagkatapos nyo i-transcribe yung nasa voice clip, syempre you're gonna off it. And then, kung ano man yung nasulat ninyo dito, kung ano man yung na-pick up ninyo dito, siya yung isusulat ninyo dito sa kabila using the longhand writing. Okay, so from shorthand here on the left, and then you're going to write it to longhand in the right. Okay? So, parang double transcription from hearing to shorthand and then from shorthand to longhand. Okay? Yun yung gagawin po ninyo sa inyong activity 3. And, ulitin ko lang, the voice clip or the video is already uploaded in RGC. Okay? So, I think that would be all, everyone. Thank you for listening, for tuning in. And, hindi pa pala. Before I go, before we end this, merong mga tulad nito, makikita ninyo dito, yung differentiating the there and there. Okay, yung may mga ganyang type or may mga ganyang part ng lessons, parang mga tips, ganyan, on how you're going to improve your writing sa shorthand. We're not going to discuss those in these videos, yung mga videos na gagawin ko. We're going to concentrate on how you're going to develop your shorthand writing skills. Okay? Kasi naman, yung mga tips na yan, you can read through it. maiintindihan naman ninyo, okay? Very understandable naman yung mga yan. So, we're not going to discuss any further with that. Just read your module. Ang magko-concentrate lang tayo kung paano ninyo madadevelop yung inyong writing skills. Okay, so that would be all, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. See you in our next video. Goodbye and God bless.